Welcome back guys to another episode on the Beast Mode Developments YouTube channel. Today we're heading off to Ireland. It's now about 6:30. I need to shoot off and get going. Otherwise I may miss my flight. Let's go. What is up guys, welcome back. Please, before we get too deep into the video, do me a favor and go and hit that subscribe button. Right, so we've just landed in Ireland and it has started raining. It started raining. So by the looks of it, Peter's just sent me a picture and I've got to work out where is that from where I am. But I've got his location. Oh bloody hell, I've got to go through a couple of car parks now. And of course, we have a lovely bit of rain. So I've got to make my way through a car park and meet him on the other side. Right guys, so we are now in the Cooper Caddy. It's been a long time since I've been in this van and I must say I'm excited even getting back in it. But we have precious cargo on board, so I'm happy because Peter can't send it like the lunatic he is. And we are heading off to his workshop to go and get some work done, right?
Absolutely.
So set of discs to go on the van, some new wheels, and some of the bits that have just been painted are going to be fitted as well. It sounds so sick.
It's only a mat too.
Oh mate, once we've dropped off or once we've fitted the precious cargo, you guys will hear this van. I'm excited but I'm scared at the same time because I know what he drives like. But yeah, we'll go and get these bits fitted. We're gonna meet up with a load of lads later, so we're gonna see some good motors and yeah, good stuff. It sounds so sick. So we've just got to the workshop with Peter's van. He's just done a pull. We've got a load of stuff in the back. I'm pissed I didn't catch it on camera, but in the space of one gear from 4th to 5th, by the time he'd overtaken the cars that we wanted to get past, we were doing 160. And I love it, but I hate it at the same time. I'm not a good passenger, but this van, Jesus Christ. Oh mate, it's an animal. It is an animal. These tyres are a little bit bald, aren't they? The front tyres aren't even. Oh man, what a van we built. I'll show you guys the engine bay. So for those of you guys that haven't seen this van, there's not a lot that I've put on the socials about this van. I did do a load when I was first building it. But she is an absolute machine. She's an absolute machine. So he's getting the van in now. He's got some new wheels to go on, new wheels and tyres to go on. He's had the side skirts painted up and the rear bumper painted. So he was doing 160 with all this fresh paintwork in the back and a rear beam. Ah, mate. Yeah, that's how rumours start. But it is an absolute weapon. Absolute weapon. And then we've got this lovely yellow caddy with the V2 front end. And I'm not a fan of yellow, but this looks very good. It looks real good. And under that cover there, I'm not sure if you guys can see that. So this is the rs3 that we will be looking into. It's happily sitting here under the cover. So later on we'll dive into that a little bit. Under this cover here we have an iconic Sierra Cosworth 3-door or 2-door, the big whale tail. And you don't see these anymore, do you? Anywhere. So this is good stuff to see. This is like a barn find. Look at that. And the interior on this as well. The interior is so good. The interior is fresh. I mean, the headliner is better condition than most Mark 5 GTIs these days. And under that cover, there is a V8 Merc, and under that one there is an MR2 T. What did you call it? A T-top?
The T-bar roof, yeah.
T-bar roof. T-top. I'm gonna call it a T-top. MR2 T-top under that one. It's got a new nickname, T-top.
Have to go there, put down fucking handbrake now, haven't I?
Oh, you left it on?
I had to put it on for when it was balancing on the blocks.
That's all right. You got a ladder right here. Perfect.
Fucking stable. I have to watch what I'm saying. I don't know whether that camera's on.
It is, but the mic's on me, so hopefully, hopefully I won't have to blank half of the video out.
I can only hear through the whole fucking video. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, you see people like this and just keep you.
Toyo proxies, baby.
And the Y rating.
What's Y rating?
It means it can do 200 miles an hour. Outside, yeah, look. Outside,
if the van will do 200 mile an hour, it'll do 200 mile an hour.
fucking right.
Look at that.
Yeah, you seen us passing 160 and I was only at the selecting 5th gear.
Mate, he's got problems in his
I had
head.
to say it to him, we were coming rocking and I was like, mate, look at the clock. And he looked over and I looked over at him, he kind of just sunk into the seat.
I'm holding on to that handle tight. Mate. And with these tyres as well, it's going to grip.
And
Jesus.
just before he started giving out, I was like, mate, you built this one. So he couldn't say that.
Yeah. I created a monster. What are you doing now? Discs, yeah?
Take all the wheels off and I'm going to do the discs. Bang all the wheels and the discs on, then I'm going to fit the sides here. It's going to fit the back end.
So, I don't know if you lot heard him, but he's going to do a load of work and I'm going to watch.
Well, what I could
But I'm waiting to show you how bald these front tyres are. He was just doing 160.
listen up.
Did you hear him swear again?
No comment on it.
Potty mouth over there. And again. You don't realise.
I just scream beep from now on, right?
Yep, you upgraded the size of the meth tank as well. Very good, very nice. Because the meth tank that was in there, what was it, a 10 litre or 5 litre? It was tiny, wasn't it? It was swallowing it up. I tell you what, this brake and disc combo looks savage. The disc brake and disc combo looks savage. Look at it.
Yeah. He's hoping to put on there,
Yep. So Peter's cracking on with the bits he needs to do. The owner for the RS3 has just turned up. So we're gonna have a listen to the RS3 and see what's what. I can see we've got a manual oil pressure gauge fitted to the car. As you guys will have seen in the last video where I was talking to Peter over the phone. So we're gonna go over a few things and we're gonna listen out to a couple of noises. Ideally, it's best not to drive vehicles when you've got low oil pressure issues. But yeah, we're gonna see how we get on with this. So we can see the oil pressure jumps right up straight away, which is cool. That's no problem. Obviously we've got an oil pressure light jumping up straight away, but that is due to the oil pressure switch has to be off so that we can do this. So we can check with that. And we're probably going to wait a little while, just let it idle for a bit, and see what's going on with this. It will drop down at some point. I've been told it goes down to about 15 psi. So yeah, we're listening out for a ticking noise that comes from the engine as well. But this car's been sat for quite a while because of the issues, and I don't think there's much we can do here and now, obviously this weekend, considering we've got so much to do, but we will get this brought over to the UK where I can dive deep in and try and figure out what's going on with this car. So I've just heard the tick or the click or there's a knock that's just come from this side on the casing. We've got a lot of oil residue and a lot of the sealant on this casing is still not cured, which is worrying. We've got excessive sealant on the valve cover. Sealant all over the intake manifold. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm no expert, but it shouldn't look like that. Should not have that amount of gasket sealant everywhere. We're going to see if there it is again. So that was about 1 minute. We've decided to pull out the manual oil gauge and replace it. We're going to put a brand new pressure switch in. Quick drive up the road, and we are hoping that it doesn't cause any further issues. The tapping noise that we can hear coming from the passenger side of the engine doesn't sound good. May need a little bit of investigating to figure out what that is. I mean, it's fairly hard to ideally what you could even do is just drain a little amount of oil out of the sump. I mean, it doesn't look like there's any more coming out now. It might just have been, actually no, look on the oil filter housing. There is little, it's glittery. It does look glittery. So we're gonna drain a bit of oil out of this now, because from what it looks like, there's a little bit of a metallic shimmer in the oil, which is obviously not good. But at the same time, is it anything to do with the clicking that we can hear on the passenger side of the engine, or is there a bit more to this than we think? So we're going to drop out a small amount of oil now and have a look and see what's what. Are you trying to drive them nuts through the wheels? Right, so he's going to go out in the car. We found little bits of metal in the oil, but by the looks of it, it is loud, isn't it? So by the looks of it, the bits of metal that we found in the oil, they're very, 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 very small. There's not a lot of them. And we believe it could be due to not having the engine flushed properly after it spun a bearing. There's minimal stuff in there. He's still got a good amount of oil after changing that sensor. So he's going to go out on a trip now and see if his oil pressure sensor light does come back on. Yeah, so fingers crossed for him. It's not catastrophic. And he pulls in and says there's no oil pressure light. I said to him, you know, either way, regardless, whatever happens, it seems like the car's going to come to me at some point anyway. And Peter's out here enjoying his car. Look at him, his van. So he's just put the OZs with the semi-slicks, and it looks fat. It looks sick. From the back, you can obviously see the tread of the tires with them Toyo Proxies on. It's just banging. Look at that. You can't hide from me, mate. You can't hide from me. At this point, Dylan had just come back from a test drive in the car, only to realise that he never cleared the fault the first time round. Bearing in mind, we did have to have the oil pressure switch disconnected, just so that we could have the manual oil pressure gauge connected. Once we cleared that fault, Dylan went out again on another test drive. This time, to our surprise, the warning low oil pressure switch off engine light did not show. That message did not come up on the dashboard. However, he does have an EPC light. As you can imagine, at this point, Dylan is very deflated at the whole situation. When we looked into the code that is coming up, it's telling us there's a malfunction with the oil pressure switch. Now, this isn't to say that everything's okay. It could be just an electrical fault, but we have no idea. Bearing in mind, we've got a crazy little tapping and knocking going on in the passenger side of the engine, which is worrying me. And this engine is full of gasket sealing absolutely everywhere. The rs3 is going to end up coming over to the UK to me, and we're going to start pulling it apart to try and figure out what is actually going on with this car.
Sounds like a beast mode problem now, bud.
Looks like it's coming to me.
Yeah. Over tomorrow.
I know, I won't be home yet, and it'll be ready and waiting. We got some work to do. Damn. We'll get some plans together, get it over, and then I can start tearing it apart and see what we got. So it's now 7:15 in the morning. We've not long got up. We need to leave, well, 5 minutes ago, to head up to Dubshed. But this van, man, it surprises me every time. Every time. It's probably one of the best looking caddy vans I've dealt with or seen, to be fair. Oh, look what we got here.
It's getting 2 beast mode edges for the day.
Clean as. And I can't believe how much the wheel and tyre combo have changed the look of the van. This van just looks so aggressive now. So aggressive. So Peter's running low, or has run low on water meth. No, he's still got a bit in there. But we are going to stop off on the way and grab a drum that a friend's left out for him. Let's go. They say, oh, that's a nice van, and they think, oh, let me just give it some past him. And they don't realise they're about to be destroyed.
It's mad, isn't it?
Oh man,
like, it's not too bad on a roll.
yeah,
You see the way we're doing, we do 80 mile an hour,
yeah,
and it's mad the way, like, the boost only kicks in on this. You have it coming in at 4,000 because
Yeah.
the turbo's so big. So when I'm in 4th and I'm riding it, I whack it back the third, I get a small bit of wind spin 4th, and then it just digs in
Yeah.
the hull. So it's f***ing phenomenal.
do you think the tyres have helped?
Yeah. Like, instead of just running the standard GTI box at the minute,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
box you built is literally just waiting to get them yokes shamed, and then I can put it back in.
yeah. Oh, is this where the toll is?
Yeah.
Schoolboy error number 1. Peter forgot to turn off traction control. Schoolboy error number 2. Peter forgot to fill up his tank with fuel. So if you listen closely in this clip, what you'll hear is it sounds like Peter is letting off the accelerator. That's actually the fuel going to the back of the engine and depriving the fuel pump of fuel.
No juice.
Oh, the fuel's gone to the back of the tank.
Yeah.
Thumbs up from the Porsche owner. He obviously didn't expect the van to be doing what it was doing. We didn't expect the issue with traction control left on and 0 fuel in the tank. So thanks for that, Peter. You need some fuel. Oh. So big shout out to the guys at Auto Bay for leaving this drum of water meth out for Peter. Very good, very nice. Have you got anything to strap that down with?
Right, well, we take off quicker than we thought, then we stop, right? So we lean it against the back door there.
Oh, there we go.
I fell over already, I forgot it was in the back.
Yeah.
Fill up that water, mate, as well. In case we bump into anybody else.
Yeah.
We're wasting that.
That's expensive stuff. You ain't got a steady hand, have you?
The adrenaline's going through the bones, bro.
That's one way to do it. Wish you had your roof rack now.
Yeah.
Couple of drums of water meth on the roof. So the guys in this Polo, we believe, sent Peter a video earlier of his van and said, nice van. So I'll put it in this video so you guys can see. But yeah, thank you guys for the video. It's a famous van over here.
Sure, it's BEASTMODE built, isn't it?
BEASTMODE, baby. So we've just got a little under 20 minutes to go on the journey before we are at our destination. Dubshed, baby.
Dubshed, baby.
Belfast.
Put this BEASTMODE development build joke on. Let's show.
Yep, so the van is going to go on show at a stand at Dubshed. We've got good weather and yeah, should be a really good day today. Just arrived at the Econ Exhibition Centre and this is where Dubshed is. It's the caddy boy.
Yep,
So I'll give you guys a heads up from now. Peter's got a friend called PJ, you will have heard him a second ago, but he is a crazy Irishman and I absolutely love this guy. You wait until one of the following clips. So we got a lot of wind. We've got a lot of wind today, but we've got some really nice caddies here. We get to experience the Dubshed show. And then we got a Citroen. The Nardo Grey. So I was really torn in the beginning between doing a Nardo Grey and black. But because we know how I am as a person, I've gone for black just to fit in a little bit more. But this red, I like this. This red bangs. And this makes me regret, this makes me regret my colour choice on the van. This colour here. It's amazing. Leave a comment in the box below if any of you guys can understand what PJ says here.
Here, see that man? I'm not going to hang out. Hang on, go. So we were. Oh, look at that.
Right, so the boys have now washed and cleaned up their vans. We're gonna have a look inside. Peter's gonna grab some bits, and then we can have a look around and check out some of the cars. Okay, right. So that is it, guys. The Dubshed show is finished, and I will be heading back to London shortly. So thank you guys for watching. Remember, please like, share, subscribe, comment, send it to a friend. Beast mode to the world.